What's up, guys? This is my new Gibson Les Paul Jr. It's the Billie Jr. Signature guitar. Since I started playing guitar when I was like 12, I wanted to get one of these, and finally saved up enough money to get one. And I was going to get just a regular Les Paul Jr. because I didn't want to have anybody's specific guitar because I don't know, I developed a sense of originality over the years. You know, I used to have other people's guitars and like mod them out like other people, and I stopped doing that. But the only reason that I actually bought this was because it was really cheap, and the previous owner swapped out the P90 with a Lindy Fralin HP90, swapped out the pots and the capacitors with Bumblebee, and originally wired it to be like a 50s guitar. And they also they got rid of the what the hell is it called, the lightning bolt bridge, which, you know, you can only adjust on one side or the other to get perfect intonation. And then this one is aluminum Schroeder, I think that's how it's pronounced. It's aluminum Schroeder bridge, and you can individually adjust intonation on the different strings. But I got it also for the finish because every new Les Paul Jr. that I was looking at had the really shitty finish. They didn't have the Les Paul Jr. on the headstock. They didn't have the really good button tuners. They had that new mime bullshit that Gibson came out with, which I played a Les Paul Jr. at the Guitar Center because I wanted to test it out, and it didn't sound... It was the first one that I had played, and I loved it because just the feel of it. But I wasn't a big fan of the mime tuning and the Clusen style tuners on the headstock. It just, I don't know, it didn't look aesthetically pleasing to me. So I got this instead, and the reason why I got it was because of the mods, and you know, it's got the original 50s finish on it, or it looks pretty damn close to it. So that was the main reason why I got this. But this guitar, it's got, you know, the noise canceling pickup, so like I'm playing through a Vox Valvetronic 8100 VT, and I've got the distortion cranked up all the way, and there's absolutely no feedback. Like even with my hand off, there's nothing, and then all of a sudden start hitting it, and it the sound comes through. So this guitar pickup is really hot. I absolutely fell in love with this. It's real smooth, so I'm going to play some. Yeah, I played this as soon as I got it. I unboxed it and played it for about 5 minutes on my lunch break from work, and I absolutely fell in love with it. This guitar is the best guitar I think I have ever played. Personally, it may not be the same for you. You know, people have different personal opinions on Les Paul Juniors, that it's too simple, but I think it works great for me because I don't have a huge range of music, and you know, I like playing older stuff, and I just started getting into a lot of softer stuff instead of, you know, like Green Day and stuff like that. Like, I stopped playing that a while ago. I occasionally play it just, you know, for the guitar itself, but I started playing a lot more vintage stuff. I really like these guitars because it's so simple. Like, you have one pickup, volume, tone, and you know, a lot of people don't know how to use the pickup with the volume knob, and you know, that's pretty much all you need because you can play it full throttle. You can turn it down to about 7 and it starts to brighten up a little bit. It just depends on how you pick and, you know, your style of playing. Turn it down even more, you get a real bright sound. and then you can turn it almost all the way off, and it becomes really, really bright and clean. And that's all with the volume knob. There's no, I don't have any effects on. It's just straight through the amp. No pedals, no nothing. It's just straight through, and that's the way I like it. It's simple, and you get more of the guitar sound versus running through pedals and a lot of bullshit settings that you don't need. You know, you can make any guitar sound great. You just don't have to go through all these pedals and all these effects and shit like that to make it sound great. I don't know, but I just want to show it off. Super clean, got it for a wonderful deal. And I'm super happy with it. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Later.